Good afternoon, folks. Man, I feel sad and dejected about the prediction I made for you yesterday with the Green Bay Packers. I sincerely apologize. Everything was done mathematically, statistically, and the result was that the Green Bay Packers are who they say they are from the beginning of the season. They're trash. They have no motivation. They refuse to run the football with two supreme running backs. Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon. Instead, they wanted to rely on the rookie number 9, Mr. Christian Watson. Welcome to the NFL. I give you a prop. You are solid with your stats, sir. Now, I'm here today to discuss the World Cup. As you guys know, there is a competition, a contest going on. I don't know if it's in North America, but I know it's in England for sure, where if you can provide the winners of each group from A to G, or if I'm not mistaken, and you can declare who's going to win the World Cup with your prediction, you are qualified to win £1 million. No tax. No tax. I don't get paid to do the ads for them. Please go to FOTMOB, FOTMOB. Check their application out, see if you like it. You will collect some stats on football, not just for the World Cup, but for all the top 5 leagues in Europe. That includes the Prem, my favorite, of course, you know that. Number 2, my second favorite, the Serie A, Il Calcio. Number 3, La Liga. Number 4, La Liga R. And of course, the Bundesliga. Now, to discuss the groups for the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me for this ghetto presentation. This is the most disgusting background you'll ever see. But bear with me, okay? We're not professional yet out here, okay? All right, man. Now, somebody asked me to do Nick Nolte's voice. So I'm going to do this whole thing in Nick Nolte's voice, please. All right, so bear with me. It's 48 hours before the World Cup, so it befits the presentation. All right, now I'm about to switch into the voice of Nick Nolte. My brain is dumb, dead right now, so I have to drink this smart water so I can get this thing started. One second, let me take a sip. I know you laughing in the background. Laugh at me. That's the whole purpose of doing this, is to make you laugh so you can laugh at me. I don't care. And hopefully the smart water will kick my brain and jump start it the way I need it to be so I can do this thing today. Let us begin. Now, to do this World Cup thing, I would like to start with the groups for number. There is no numbers. It's just going to go by the classification. So we're looking for the top 2 teams who will end up on each group and who the winners will be. You will decide this by doing your own research. You're not paying me. I'm doing this for you for free. Okay? Let us begin. Now, where's Gens, our the Iceman? Your first game for Group A will be Ecuador, the Netherlands, Qatar, and Senegal. To my Senegalese cousins out there, we apologize for the absence of Mr. Sadio Mane. We're going to miss you. And this World Cup, you are 30 years old. I know this one hurts. You are supposed to be in the World Cup. Now, Nick Nolte. Now, to get back to what I was trying to say, Reggie, come in. The Netherlands is looking like the team was going to win Group A. So if you want to be in that contest, I would choose the Netherlands to end up on top of this group. Now, with Sadio Mane being out, Senegal will end up either 4th or 3rd. It'll be a toss-up between them and Qatar. But the Netherlands will finish 1st, Ecuador should finish 2nd, or Senegal again. We don't know. But Group A, the Netherlands have this for sure. So if you're gonna pick the team to end up in Group A on top, Netherlands, please go with that squad. They have a young team. Look at them online. I don't have time to go in depth into their squad. All I have to say is that they got Memphis Depay, the new kid in town, Mr. Xavi Simons, the new Edgar Davids. Come on, guys, check him out. Good squad. Moving on to Group B. Now, England should have this wrapped up in a gift box, Christmas ribbon, everything. And number 2 should be the US. USA should finish 2nd. Number 3 should be Wales. Iran have a good team, but I think, or Iran, depends on how you pronounce it. They should finish either 3rd or 4th, but I'm betting that they're going to finish 4th. England will be number one in Group B. I make no doubt about it. This squad is too good not to make it top of the group now. Okay, Jude Bellingham, I'm talking to you. Hey Jude, you. Nah. You gotta get this done. Now, Group C. I see number one here. Argentina should finish first. Mexico will finish second. Or Poland. Saudi Arabia will finish fourth. But again, up to you. You do your analysis. I don't want to give people the wrong information. You go do it yourself on FOTMOB. If you don't trust them, go to espn.co.uk or espn.com. Group D. Who will be number one? We have France. We have Denmark. We have Tunisia. We have Australia. Now, if my friend Nick Nolte was doing the stats here for Group D, go with France. They have a better team. I think they're qualified to win this whole thing. For Group D, they should finish top of the group. Go with France. Okay? Mbappe. Let's go. Now, Group E. It's a tricky group, but I think it's going to be a toss-up between Germany and Spain for who's going to be in first place here. But if you want to be in the contest, go with Germany because they're the second favorite team to win this whole thing after Brazil. So I will go with Germany. Come on, Diamondschaften. Deutschland will be on top of Group E comfortably. And Spain should be second, and Japan will finish third, topping Costa Rica at fourth. Moving on to Group F. Everybody keeps saying that Belgium is the dark horse of this whole thing. Me, I choose the Netherlands. That's my personal preference. And it will be a contest between Croatia and Belgium for Group F. Canada, we want you to do good, but the thing is about squad and experience in this competition. Belgium and Croatia have competition. Let's look at the finalists of the World Cup in 2018. France versus, who was it again, if I'm not mistaken? Croatia. Ooh, la. There were the finalists in Russia who played against France. Ladies and gentlemen, know your stats. Study these teams well. And if you look at the Croatia team, they're all mature now from that last World Cup messed up against France. Squad is older. Guys like Skinar and these guys, they're ready at the back to perform for their country. And Modric is back. It's his last World Cup. He's going to put on a show. And don't forget that does Dusan Vlahovic play for Croatia or Serbia? I think it might be Serbia. But Belgium should top this group. There is this young man named Trossard from Brighton. If you watch the Premier League like I do, you should know the quality of the squad. Kevin De Bruyne, the list goes on and on. Let's not focus on the absence of Romelu Lukaku. Even if he was in the squad to make it to the World Cup, he was not going to do anything anyway. The man been out of shape since God knows when, since he left Chelsea. This man been out of shape. But Belgium should top Group F comfortably with a minimum of fuss. Now moving on to the Group G, where the favorite to win the World Cup is sitting on top of the group way before the World Cup was announced. Brazil got the squad, they have the depth, samba football, champagne football all day. They will top. The second favorite team to be in that group, which will be Switzerland. I want to give a shout out to my Arsenal boy, Granit Xhaka. Man, what a season you are having. I hope it continues in this World Cup and you flourish and you represent the Arsenal and make us look good. So Brazil will top this group, make no doubt about it. Switzerland will fight Cameroon to finish second. Shout out to the Lions of Cameroon, Samuel Eto'o. My hats off to you, sir. Respect. Now moving on to the last group. This is the most confusing group in the World Cup. You have Ghana, you have Portugal, you have South Korea. Shout out to South Korea, Busan, let's go. Human Song, respect, even though you play for Tottenham, but I respect the player, not their team, but it doesn't matter. The surprise in Group H will be Uruguay. Now some will say, why you choose Uruguay? You have two strikers who will play in the last World Cup ever. They will never come back and play this tournament again. And that would be Mr. Edison Cavani and Luis Suarez. And of course, Darwin Núñez who now is starting to show the real downess in the Prem. And there will be a surprise team in group, whatever this group is, the group of death as they call it. I think that Uruguay will be a surprise. Now looking at their midfield, and in this area, you have Matias Vecino. Yes, folks, he's Uruguayan, he's not Italian. He has Italian passport. As well as Lucas Torreira, who used to play for Arsenal. Again, we keep giving you guys gift after gifts after gifts after gifts. How could I not love this club? Aye. Anyway. And their defense is looking very good, ready to go. Diego Godin will be his last World Cup, Mr. Atletico Madrid. It will be his last World Cup here. You have Martin Caceres, or Caceres, depending on how you say it, and Jorge Jimenez. They have a good squad, and I expect them to do well in this World Cup to close the show. Ladies and gentlemen, for this contest, they want to ask you who's going to win the World Cup. I picked two teams guaranteed to win it. Number 1, Brazil. Number 2, Diamond Shaft. Joshua Kimmich, big up. They should be able to win this. These two teams will. It's going to be like 2002. Korea, Japan, they're going to rerun it again. But England, Jude Bellingham, I'm talking to you. Phil Foden, I'm talking to you. Harry Kane, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You guys did not give me the Euros 2 years ago or last year. You have to make up for this. Bukayo Saka, I'm talking to you. Be motivated. Do not be distracted by this whole, oh, Brazil will win it. Oh, we can win it too. We have the talent. Midfield, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Eric Dyer, I'm talking to you. This is it. You will not get a better chance than this. Italy is not in the World Cup. Make up for it, please, because you're not going to get a better chance than this. Okay, fellas, this is it. Raheem Sterling, my man, Wagwan. This is it. Okay? This is it. This is the one. 1966. Don't embarrass me, please. England, you are the third favorite team to win this thing. Argentina, you have been demoted to 4th place. In France, you are 5th. This is it. Remember, 1966. For God's sake, man, this is... Do it for the Queen. Do it for the King. Come on now, guys. This is it. Look into your own beating heart and do it for England. That's all I have, folks. And as if Nick Nolte was here to say this, let me do his voice. Ah, damn it. Find the gold. Find the gold, Reggie. Get to the Iceman. Ah, damn it, and I'm through. Merry weekend, folks. I'm not doing the NFL prediction this week. The Green Bay Packers upset me. Go on ESPN and find the stats. My predictions still stand for the UFC this Saturday night, and I'm going with the Russian guy to win against Derek Lewis. This will be decided before 3 rounds. It will be a knockout, either or. Either Derek Lewis finish him in the first 2 rounds, or he's going to knock Derek Lewis within 3 rounds. You decide. Again, good weekend, folks. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, Jude Bellingham. La, la, la. Cut this thing.